ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, my fellow warriors of freedom. What up, life?
What's the news, family? Freedom, flow, chocolate, self-determination, black power. Always say less is more, right, man? Get it. They say that haste makes waste, so I'm taking my time, set the pace, marinate the ride, line for line, mind, body, soul, spirit refined. I'm born to shine, the code name, the sun times. Baragani, what's the news? Flow, front page, I paid my dues. And niggas know the line is liberation, to unify the block and rock the whole nation. My motivation black, I got a legacy. Even if I die tonight, my seed ready. They carry the torch, set flame America, the fire in the hole. Them babies ain't scared. I swear to you, dog, my ears ahead of the smog and smoke screens see through the facade. People gained and inform a squad. Yo, you seek the fame, then bless your heart, yo. Shout out my mellow, my man, brother, whatever. We comrades fighting this war together forever. With rain, hail, snow, and the earthquakes. Pound my fist underground, the earth shake. It's like this. I'm so fly, niggas wonder why. She are the God's children of the Most High. And I ain't talking about jewels and rings. I drop jewels, keep my head high, walk like a king. The swag so mean, red, black, and green. It's freedom first and foremost indeed. We all bleed, so study your enemies. Stop killing each other, uniting, reach one another. That's right.
Alright. Uncle Job, Snap, to up on Black Power. What's going on, family? You already know this is your brother in Google. Now you see R&M. You already know you watching R&M RBG TV, family. And that's right, we keep it G. Common sense for the common people. Dealing with common issues, seeking common solutions. Say it along, family. You know how to do this by now. Black love, you know why? That's how we gonna do this. Because black love is a kid for the black nation. So let's get it. Today, I want to come to the family, you know what I mean? Another one of those important joints, something very vital that we can all learn from, that we can all grow from. And you already know what platform I stand on, you know what I mean? That's the platform of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, African Communities League, Division 432 to be exact, Jamaica, Queens. What up? You know how I always talk about the structure and the organization that this right here really genuinely, stands for, represents, stems from nonetheless? I just wanted to show you something. Again, one of those, how can I say this? It's a weapon nonetheless. Once we get our minds wrapped around it the right way. It's a weapon, and we can use it for our advantage. And that right there is going to be the Constitution of the UNIA. You understand? Got the document right here. You already know, like I said, I rep for my division, I rep for my set, UNIA, ACL all day. So again, this is the Constitution of the UNIA in 1918. This is when it was, basically drafted up, basically. And of course, you already know the major weapon that everybody needs to have in their arsenal. Tony Martin, race first. Get it, study it, live it. You understand? Now, with that being said, getting back to the Constitution of the UNIA, it's a very long document. Very long. It's very detailed, nonetheless. Mr. Garvey took his time and he mapped this thing out, word for word, letter for letter, step by step. Just exactly what it is, as far as the situations that we're dealing with, and just what it is that's going to take for us to alleviate that situation, alleviate ourselves of that headache, if you will. And I just want to take the opportunity, I just want to read a little portion of it. Just a small portion. Just a small portion. And like I said, it's a very long document. I'm going to post the link up where you can get this information. You can search it for yourself. So everybody else out there, once again, that's flying up under this, flying, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Live right or get left. Know what shoulders you're standing on. Pay homage to the government that brought it forth to you nonetheless. So with that being said, this is it. Again, this is the Constitution of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, 1918. Right? Preamble. The Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League is a social, friendly, humanitarian, charitable, educational, institutional, constructive, and expansive society, and is founded by persons desiring to the utmost to work for the general uplift of the Negro peoples of the world. And the members pledge themselves. Again, I'm going to stop right there. The members pledge themselves. This is a serious... You already know what this is. This is a serious walk. You pledge yourself before the people. You pledge yourself before the world, nonetheless. You pledge yourself before yourself. And you know what you know what you're about to get into. Okay. And the members pledge themselves to all in their power to conserve the rights of their people, of their noble race, and to respect the rights of all mankind, believing always in the brotherhood of man, the fatherhood of God. The motto of the organization is one God, one aim, one destiny. Therefore, let justice be done to all mankind, realizing that if the strong oppress the weak, if the strong oppress the weak, confusion and discontent will ever mark the path of man. But with love, faith, charity towards the reign of peace and plenty will be heralded into the world, and the generations of men shall be called blessed. Made for the government of the Universal Improvement Association and African Communities League, in effect of July 1918, amended in August 1920, August 1921, and August of 1922. Alright, so this is one part that I want to read. It's going to be the jurisdiction, right to recognize rebellious branch or division, and objective and aim. After that, you all can go do your further research. Again, I just want to present it to the family or whatever, exactly, once again, what it is that the UNIA stands for, what it is that we are, what it is that we're trying to rebuild and put back into motion. You understand? Alright, so let's get it. Constitution, Article 1. Jurisdiction. Section 1. The body shall be known as the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League. Its jurisdiction shall include all communities where the people of Negro blood and African descent are to be found. Again, going back to the famous quote brought to you by one and only, but Marcus Messiah Garvey, you already know. Africa for Africans, home and abroad. Right there. Right there. In it alone, and through the Potent and Supreme Commissioner, hereinafter spoken of and his successors, are the vested powers to establish subordinate divisions and other organizations whose objects shall coalesce and be identical with those herein set forth, and its mandate shall be obeyed at all times under all circumstances. In other words, like I said, structure is order. To the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League, through the authority of the Potent, it is reserved to fix, is reserved the right to fix, regulate, and determine all matters of general and international nature as affecting the objects of the organization and the membership at large. Translation, going back to what he said a minute ago, dealing with Africa for Africans, home and abroad, basically all black people all over the world. That last line that he basically just said in that last paragraph, we look out for one another on all circumstances, at all situations, no matter where we are. Because at the end of the day, again, we are a global family. We're a global people, and we need to start living on that premise right there. If there's an issue, we look out. If there's an issue, look out. Look at how the rest of the world does it. They got their allies and this, that, and the third, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. When one nation falls or whatever, they got their allies and their friends to come and back them up. Being, again, that the fact that we are a global people, we have global allies. So you got black people all around this world, on every landmass, every country, every city, every state. Once we get on that notion of a global united front, a global African united front nonetheless, you understand? We'll be able to act on those notions. Again, when somebody is in need, no matter if it's across the waters, across the street, we're there. We're there to provide that assistance. Global familyhood. You understand? Let's continue. Right to recognize rebellious branch or divisions. Right? Section 2. The right is reserved to revoke charters and to establish jurisdiction over any division or subordinate organization whose affairs are conducted contrary to the welfare of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, African Communities League, as required by the Constitution and general laws. Translation, like I always say in my words, live right or get left. Again, we got structure, we got order, we got discipline, we got steps that we follow. We don't freelance. Anybody that goes against and then does that whole freelance, try to, basically fake it until you make it, that's when the cleanup process comes in. That's when, it may go from a talk or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, we have to alleviate that situation because at the end of the day, we're trying to go forward. We ain't got time to be stagnant, going back and forth with one another, because at the end of the day, that resets the clock. Therefore, we're going backwards. So again, when we see an issue, we clean it up, we deal with it so we can proceed, aka what I like to call RBG checking. You understand? And like I said, this is a long document. I do want everybody to go out there. Like I said, I'm going to provide the link, whatever, we can get this information. You can do the research yourself. You can look at it yourself. And I do advise everybody when you do this research to, again, seek out the local divisions in your area. Seek out the local divisions in your area. They're out there. They're out there. Again, this is the rebuilding process. This is the rebuilding process. You understand? The past was the past. Big ups to the past, because at the end of the day, that's the shoulders that we're standing on. But we're trying to take it to higher heights and deeper depths nonetheless. So with that being said, again, this is the rebuilding process. Help us in this fight to rebuild. That way we can go forward in that direction, like I said, towards advancement. You understand? So now this is going to be the last thing I'm going to read. Like I said, check the link out. Do it for yourself. Read it for yourself. Look for a division within your area. Link up. Activate. Bang the work. You understand? It's only for the betterment of the people. Keep that in mind. It's only for the betterment of the people. Alright. Objects and aims. Right? Like I said, it's going to be the last one I'm going to read. Objects and aims. Section 3. The objects of the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League shall be to establish a universal confraternity among the race, to promote the spirit of pride and love, to reclaim the fallen, to administer to and assist the needy, to assist in civilizing the backward tribes of Africa, to assist in the development of the independent Negro nations and communities, to establish commissionaries and agencies in the principal countries and cities of the world for the representation and protection of all Negroes, in respective of nationality, to promote conscientious spiritual worship among the native tribes of Africa, to establish universities, colleges, academies, and schools for the racial education and culture of the people, to conduct a worldwide commercial and industrial intercourse for the good of the people, to work for better conditions in all Negro communities. Again, family, this is the Constitution of the UNIA ACL, established in 1918, and it was, re-amended in August of 1920, August of 1921, August of 1922. These are the different dates of the International Convention held every year, in which all Garveyites from all over, you understand? When I say all over, I'm talking all over the globe. All Garveyites descend upon a specific location and they handle business. They map things out so we can proceed. Again, family. Order, structure, discipline. We have it. There's nothing freelance about anything that these colors represent. There's nothing freelance about it at all. So again, this is why I'm urging everybody that's out there that's flying up under this banner, man, not to take this shit lightly, because there's nothing to be taken lightly. This is reality. This is life or death. This is the real deal in the nitty gritty. You dig? With that being said, when your mind is wrapped around it that way, that is that serious, it's just that real, you will then get serious in your walk. You'll get serious in your studies, and you'll get serious in your walk again. You understand? Everybody that's out there right now, I'm telling you, I need you all to study the works of the UNIA. Seek a local division within your area. Help us rebuild. Again, this is not your ordinary organization. This is a government, global government, shown and proved before the world and the people at large, family. Why would you not want to rebuild this again? It's only for us. It's only for you. For we, the family. So why would you not want to take part in that? Again, family, I'm urging you, damn near begging you, if you will. Because at the end of the day, these times are serious and we ain't got no more time to play any type of games, waste any more type of time. We have to make it happen at our will. Right here, right now. No matter where we at. We got to make it happen for us. Period. You already know, nobody's coming back. Nobody's doing anything for us. It's up to you, black man, woman, and child, to make it happen. Make your reality happen. Again, everybody likes to talk about the system, the system, the system. How the system is treating us, this, that, and the third. Again, family, we know what the deal is. We know what we're up against. We know what we're facing. But at the end of the day, you really want to, if you really want to halt that abuse, if you will, if you really want to stop that oppression, if you will, establish yourself. Establish a system that works for you, by you, for you. You understand? On your terms. This is what the UNIA ACL is all about. Again, we're a global government. These gentlemen that you're looking at over my left shoulder, you understand? Of course, you already know Garvey, Brother Malcolm, the boldest black man in America that America's ever seen. Dr. Khalid Abdul-Muhammad, right? Garveyites. They followed his path. Just listen to their messages. Yes, they may have been Muslim. Hell, Garvey himself was a Catholic. He grew up Catholic. But at the end of the day, again, when they came before the people, what was the premise? What was the foundation? Black nationalism. Period. And you can't escape that. That was the beauty. That is the beauty of the UNIA. You understand? Again, your personals have nothing to do with the people at large. That's you. That's you. What makes you feel good as far as what you attach to and align to as far as beliefs are concerned, that's you. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do it. But you always got to keep in mind, always got to remember and realize that when you come before the world, when you come before the people, not to hurt anybody's feelings, not to burst any bubbles, but nobody cares about personal beliefs. They care about facts. They care about concrete. They care about the tangible. They care about the real deal. And what we're going up against right now, family, is the real deal. And we've been going up against the real deal for quite some damn long time. Let's come out the clouds. Let's keep our feet on the ground. Let's keep our eyes aimed straight. Let's keep our mind focused. And bang out. Think. While it's still legal. That ain't hard. That ain't hard. I mean, at the end of the day, the mechanism to think is right here in your damn head, so use it. Align yourselves with yourself. Align yourself with those that are about the sustaining of yourselves. Organizations, crews, cliques, whatever you want to call yourselves. Know the history of what you come from. Come back home, like I said in my last episode. Come back home. But at the end of the day, like I said, I just wanted to come before the world, real brief, quick moment in time with Brother Nguvo or whatever. I just wanted to present you all basically the introduction to the Constitution of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, African Communities League. As you all know, you already know, I represent for 432 Jamaica, Queens, right here in New York City. 176-03 Jamaica Avenue, located at the African Poetry Theater every fourth Sunday, 4 p.m. sharp. Also, up in Harlem, 125th Street, 5th Avenue, at the National Black Theater every second Sunday, 4 p.m. sharp. RBGs. You know who I'm talking to. Bring it home. Study your foundation. Live on your foundation. Yes, we know we got to update to the times because we are bringing that youthful energy. And we got that youthful spark. Of course, we got that. By the end of the day, we can't negate the past. We can't negate our foundation, because if we negate our foundation, then just what the hell are we banging on? Think. Everybody likes to scream out saying Kofa. But I think folks just only like to, romanticize that whole thing or whatever. Just like we do a lot of other things with history. When it comes to black history, we romanticize everything. We don't look at the practical. We don't look at the real. So, with that being said, I'm going to present that right here, right now. Saying Kofa, ladies and gentlemen. Saying Kofa, brothers and sisters. Saying Kofa, black man, woman, and child. This is what I'm looking back at. That's what I'm looking back at. I'm going this way. We're going this way. We're going this way. On whatever. We're going this way. My feet are aimed this way. We're going this way. But I'm always looking back to make sure my steps are aligned. You understand? This is what we got to do, family. So again, I advise, I urge, and encourage everybody out there, again, that's flying up under the sound of my voice, that's watching this video right now. Seek out the local divisions in your area. Link up with them. Chop it up with them. Activate, and then bang on out. Continue on, carry on the mission. Questions, comments, concerns, get at me. You already know we can talk, we can chop it up. This is what we do. Meantime, between time, you already know this is your brother and Google. Now you see R&M. You already know you represent R&M, RBG TV family, and we keep it G. Always, forever, and a day. You dig? This is why I always say black love is a cure for the black nation, family, so let's get it. It ain't that hard. It's rocket science, man. It ain't rocket science. I take that back. It's not rocket science. It ain't hard. It's very simple. My words got caught up. Nonetheless, make it happen. Do what you do. Carry on the mission. Bang on out. Know whose shoulders you're standing on. Make them proud. Again, don't invoke their energies if you ain't going to use it correctly, because they will deal with you. Uncle Job Sinepu Tuapo on Black Power. Once again, always remember that black love is a cure for the black nation, so let's get it. And you already know I can't say it enough. Garvey Cubs 432, you know how we do. What up? R&M RBGs, what up? Even big up to my QC RBGs out there. You know I see y'all. That's my family out there. What up? 421, what up? 433, what up? All the other sets, all the other tribes, do what we do. Go according to plan, so make it happen. Stay tuned to the next one. Once again, you already know this is R&M RBG TV family, and we keeps it G. What you banging on? Peace.
Unity, pride, and autonomy, respect, and equality. We want a black civilization, and Africa must be free. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go wanna go back to our roots, back to our history books. Yes, back to Africa. Marcus Garvey was a writer, and you know he was a fighter for what our people really desired. We was being restricted, conflicted, evicted from being another color, so they made us suffer. It wasn't an illusion. He started a movement, Universal Negro Improvement Association, fought against racial discrimination, and he wanted us to go back to our nation, back to Africa, where they snatched us up. He wanted us to be free and lead us to the freedom, so we could go back to our dynasty kingdom. He fought for our rights, so we all could be equal. His words were powerful, and his movements was lethal. He had more than 2 million people.
Set our people free. Garvey says self-respect and dignity. Ideology of liberation, 20th century. Channel them emotions to your energy. God say, I said, yeah, I eternity. This is why we give thanks to Marcus Garvey. Chances have never satisfied suffering. God and nature first made who we are. Intense Johnny Sean set our people free. Garvey says self-respect and dignity. Ideology of liberation, 20th century. Channel them emotions to your energy. God say, I said, yeah, I eternity. This is why we give thanks to Marcus Garvey. Chances have never satisfied suffering. God and nature first made who we are.
I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to
If you
Africa.
haven't half confident himself, you are twice defeated.
Twice defeated, and if you haven't had confidence in self, then you're twice defeated.
In the end, that serves you are selfish will take you no further.
Take you no further. The ends you serve that are selfish will take you no further.
The pit is much mightier than a swirl, but the tongue is much mightier.
It's much mightier. The pin is mightier than the squirrel, but the tongue is much mightier.
Intelligence rules the world, ignorance carries murder.
Carries burden. Intelligence rules the world. Ignorance carries burden. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to Africa. I wanna go back to Africa.
Intense Johnny Sean set our people free. Garvey says self-respect and dignity. Ideology of liberation, 20th century. Channel them emotions to your energy. God say, I said, yeah, I eternity. This is why we give thanks to Marcus Garvey. Chances have never satisfied suffering. God and nature first made who we are.
The black skin is not a badge of shame, but rather a glorious symbol of national greatness. God and nature first made us what we are, and then out of our own created genius, we make ourselves what we want to be. Follow always the great law. Let the sky and God be our limit, and eternity our measurement. In the words of the great